I just realized I never plugged in my camera. Hey Cal, welcome. I did all this setup and I never plugged in my webcam. So that would explain why it's not working. Okay, hopefully that didn't screw up any settings. And hopefully that will actually work now. Webcam? Hey! It's amazing how well things work when you turn them on. Ugh. Sorry, I was taking a little bit longer than I intended to get this started. The service you have to like sign into to get this game to play on PC is something called Origin, which if you play more EA games, you're probably on PC, you're probably more familiar with than I am. But like every time, it's like, are you sure you want to log in? Because here's an error that will keep you from logging in. I mean, it's very frustrating. Hey, there's Kathleen. How's it going? Glad you could drop by. Here it is. Here's the game in all its glory. Well, my interface is bugging me. Watch the screen move. Okay, that was gonna bug me. So, some of you might have seen I published a video that was just me doing some exploring. You guys really didn't miss anything. Why is my jump key not working? There we go. I found an extra, like, health thing. I've almost 100%ed Kashyyyk. I'm missing something somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I did a lot of looking around. It was fun. Hey, Stuart, welcome. And if, like, any of that is interesting to you, that video's up. You have played Dragon Age via Origin. Yeah, and it's just, the interface bothers me. While I was exploring, I found a few more seeds, and I don't think I showed this on the video I uploaded, so I'll show you guys here. So we already had these. Clearly there's supposed to be something in the middle there. But I found this, the mush bloom and the Boschner, or whatever. Did you see the baby? I did. I also saw that it was $350. I very much want the Baby Yoda doll from Sideshow. But all of my, like, outrageous purchase money is going to be for Celebration this year, I think. Okay. But, is that BD under the table? That was cute. Or no, wait, BD's on the table. Where did that Bogling go? I was supposed to have that Bogling companion from Vagano, and I've literally never seen it on the ship. Want to, but there's no currency change or UK website. Oh, gotcha, yeah. Bear's here! Welcome, Bear. My friend Bear, who I'm desperately waiting to watch him stream again.
Wasn't there a crashed ship on Zepho? Think there's any good loot in that thing?
Ooh, it's also telling me we can go back to Zepho. I want to go to Dathomir, though. I only ask because Yoda seems to be... Oh, Yoda is my favorite character. By far. Barely even a competition. Okay, so let us go to... Yoda's always been my favorite character, too. Like, even when I was a kid.
Anyone else hear that weird noise?
Sarge!
I didn't hear anything.
Welcome, Sarge! Sarge and Bear are here. We are the Three Musketeers.
I don't know. It's not a normal sound the Mantis makes. Sounded like it came from inside, too.
Like a stowaway? They'd have to be pretty small, Grease.
That was the Bogling.
Maybe. Could be. I have been missing some food lately.
That Bogling is on here somewhere, dang it.
Droid smell?
Not that I'm aware of. And they definitely don't eat.
Alright, I'll do more investigating. If I find something, I'll let you know.
That's good.
Can't wait.
It was under the table, because I thought it was BD, but then BD was on top of the table.
Sit down. We're here.
So I got very confused as to how BD could be in two places. And then I was like, nope, it's probably that darn Bogling. Remember to like the stream. That's right. Bear is a good role model, if you ever want to steal behavior. Find it before it's a little too late for that.
On the ship, indoors, I got walls.
You're gonna be fine, buddy.
Yeah. Hey,
You're gonna be fine. What could happen?
Is everything all right?
All the witches are dead. What are you even worried about? I keep wanting there to be something in these doors, and there isn't. And then I get sad. Of Dathomir and Star Wars Galaxies? It had Dathomir in it? I heard something, dang it. Let's talk to Grease real quick.
Have you seen Seer?
What? This is a trick question? You want me to go outside and find her for you?
No, it's okay. I'll find her.
You gotta quit messing with me, Cal. I mean, I'm tough, but fragile.
I hear it. I freaking hear it. Sorry, as per usual, I'm eating Hot Pocket. I just got home from work, so if I don't eat, I'm not gonna make it very long in the stream.
Cal, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
You've come a long way since Braca, but the path is far from over. I want you to know the difficult challenges ahead.
I can handle it.
I know what you can do. I'm not denying that.
And I know what has to be done. I've done it before.
Cal, even the strongest of Jedi.
I'm not Trilla. I'll be fine.
Wow.
I know you're not. I didn't say that.
I'm not asking you to say anything. It's okay, Seer. Really.
Just be safe, Cal. That's all.
Look, your space mom's trying to have a talk with you.
Hey, I know we haven't been on great terms, but can I talk to you about something? I need your help.
I'm listening.
I've reconnected with the Force, but I still feel blocked.
Why do you think that is?
Every time I open myself up, I see Master T'Pol.
You felt this, yet you've continued deepening your connection to the Force. You know what that says to me?
That I don't know what's good for me.
That you're strong enough to embrace your emotions. Give yourself time.
Seer, thanks for helping me. Means a lot.
Let's see if there's anything else.
Were you still hiding?
Appears so. I don't blame him. Dathomir is not kind to outsiders.
Cordova must have said something about this place to you. Something to explain why he came here.
You think he was any more clear then than he is on those logs he left behind? He was always a smart man, but he was still figuring things out. Now it's up to us to follow that path.
Dun dun dun. Alright. I don't like the poncho. There we go. Okay. So now we should actually be able to do things on Dathomir. Not all things, because that's still blocked. Interesting. So we were here before, in case you haven't kept up with all the streams, and I went through a bunch of this so I could find my double-bladed lightsaber, which I got here. I'm gonna go through some of the map now that I, like, know how to do more stuff, because I haven't been here really since I've gotten Force powers. So I want to make sure I take time to explore and find stuff. Also, like, I'm not going to worry too much about, like, it's not going to be all exploration all the time. I don't know why I thought the bottom stuff was fine, but apparently it's not. There we go. Come on, why will you not go? The frick? What? Why is... Okay, well, we're just gonna not go this way, because apparently that way is mad at me. Hey, Jetman and Regina, welcome to both of you. So many friends hanging out. Thank you for being here. I'm just doing really exciting flips in the air until I figure out how on earth to get literally anywhere. Okay, so I can't go that way. It was not letting me jump on the wall. And so the galaxy fell into darkness, never to return to the light, because the Jedi hero Cal could not climb a wall ever again for his whole life. There we go. Alright, up we go. I see. This is the clingy stuff, not the other stuff. Got it. See, this feels like something I should not be able to climb on, because it moves. I feel like the other stuff looks infinitely more climbable. What energy drink was that? It's a brand called XS, like the letter X, the letter S, for to sound like excess. It's an orange flavor. It's really good. I like that brand. They have like 9 million flavors, and they're all good. A lot of times, energy drinks are like really good, but also kind of taste like radioactive cow pee, while also being really good. And I like this brand because it tastes good without tasting like radioactive cow pee. So I'm a fan. What's down here? Oh, there was something trying to eat me. That's fine. Let's go fight the thing. But yeah. There's like, there's an orange flavor I really like, there's a lemonade flavor I really like that's like super sour. Double jump is one of the best. Oh, I love the double jump, now that I finally have it. I'd like to try an American food. American junk food is, if Sarge is still lurking in the chat, she can tell you she got to really try some American junk food the other day. And it was doing things for her. Like there's just we just, anything that's unhealthy for you, we do exceptionally well. We are experts at it. Like if you want food that will take 10 years off your life, this is where you want to come. And like it sounds terrible until you have the food and then you go, what was I really going to do with those 10 years anyway when I could be eating this food instead? And that's why America is the way it is. Yep, see? Sarge is like, it's that American junk food, man. Was that a room? Hold on. Like, what's, how does one get in here? That looks like there's stuff in there. Oh. Stairway. Hold on. Here we go. This is what we'll do. I don't think I saw this the last time I was here. Maybe I saw this the last time I was here. Oh no, I think I did. Because this is the echo residue, but it's not letting me find it, so I will. Never mind. I should believe in myself more. I like these designs. They're cool. Okay, what do we got? These things make me nervous because in Clone Wars, that's what the zombie sisters came out of. And so I get really afraid when I see them. So I'm like, am I gonna have to fight a whole army of zombie Night Sisters? Because I feel like this is the type of game that would make me do that. Okay, I can walk on stuff. Okay. None of this is really new or exciting. It doesn't look like I missed a whole lot when I was here before, so we'll head this way then. Dave Filoni made zombies, and he did. Should definitely be scared. Yeah, I'm just like, I know what happens on Dathomir. I've seen the Clone Wars. Like, I'm not surprised. Boop. This is much easier when you have force powers. Ow, don't stand in the acid. Standing in the acid never helped anybody. What's this? Well, hi. Thing that tells me it can move. Well, looky here. I've never been here before. Where's here? No, because I really like the resistance we got, and I'm really happy that we're getting Clone Wars and Mandalorian. And I was satisfied enough with Resistance that I would not have wanted to sacrifice Clone Wars or The Mandalorian to have Filoni be involved. I mean, the man can only do so many things. And, you know, the man can't do Star Wars forever, so, you know, I think it's good that he, I think it's good that we raise up some new talent and try out some other people. Because, you know, people really like Filoni because they're like, well, now that we don't have George, who's the guy who was trained by George? Well, yeah, but Justin Ridge has been on Star Wars since the Clone Wars, and he's kind of trained up by Dave Filoni, you know? So I'm happy that we have more people doing stuff. I think that's only, the more people we have who can like show run a Star Wars series, the better we are. The better chances we have at having multiple series at once. Oh, here's this nasty thing. Wanna come play? Rah! Gotcha. Oh, you're still alive. You had like 1 health kit left. Dave is like his own Padawan. Exactly. There's still rumors George returning back. Well, the thing is, like, George will only return if, like, George gets to make what George wants to make. But if that happens, like, he won't, like, you think a couple of tweaks to Poe's backstory, regardless of the potentially insensitive implications of the changes to his backstory. Like, you think a couple of changes to Poe's backstory and, like, a few other things in Rise of Skywalker was bad canonically, wait till George Lucas comes back to Star Wars. Like, you think it was bad, then, you know. Like, I love George, and I would never tell him he couldn't come back to Star Wars, but, like, people who think they want that, I don't think they know what they're asking. Because he won't give any craps at all about what has been done in this canon. He never gave any craps about the EU in Legends. No reason why he'd start now. It's dripping. George sold his company because he had had enough. He'll be happy to consult beyond that. He has no involvement. Oh, I can open something? The door is locked from the other side. Okay. Isn't this where I literally just was? I guess I didn't unlock the door from the other side when I was in there. I'm going in circles. I'm trying to get my bearings on this planet, because the last time I was here, I didn't even know what I was doing. Wait, what the frick? Where is this door? Like, where is it? Okay, this is confusing me. Okay, hold on. Can I get up there? No. Where is this door? That's so weird. There's definitely stuff in there. Okay, well, I guess I just can't do this now? Can I get up there? Maybe if I can get up there. I came around here before because I was in that room where I force pushed the crate. Didn't hate resistance, but could tell it didn't have Dave's magic a lot of the time. I mean, frick, the first couple episodes of the Clone Wars didn't have Dave's magic. Like, you know? Dave was still learning his own magic. That's why you gotta... See, there we go. There's nothing in here. So, this is clearly the secret. Can I get up there? Or is this something I do? This is probably something I do at the end of the... Anyway, I know it's there. That's the important part. And presumably I will learn something new on this planet. And when I do, then I can come back and do whatever it is I need to do there. But I at least know where it is. And that's half the battle in this game. Sharing that people often try to sum up the view on the EU soundbite, but he made a lot of comments for and against it. Well, and he, like, I think George liked, in my opinion, George liked that the EU existed. But there's a difference between liking that it existed and, like, being on board with it, you know? Where the heck am I going? Try and find the guy in the black where he does... yeah, I saw you say that earlier. That's what I'm trying to get to the back of the map. I'm just having a hard time navigating. That's all. I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is where I fought those spiders before. Whoops. Okay. I think I need to go that way somehow. Oh, that's the door I can't open. So I need to go that way somehow. I think I need to go up. I think if I go up, I can find the way. I feel like I fought more people on this map the first time I went through here, and that concerns me slightly. That I did more fighting before than I'm doing now. Yes, that's where I want to go. Of course, really everything about this map concerns me, so that's a thing. Yes. This is where I want to go. I will keep eating in a little bit, but I don't want to... Don't forget to... Thank you, Bear. Always appreciated. Alright. I'm running. Never skip leg day. Okay. There we go. I knew you guys were around here somewhere. Oh, I know. I'm trying to... There we go. That's what I needed. I really don't, actually. You are just really hopeful that I do, but I don't.
Your defeat is assured.
When I literally just killed your brother, and you're like, you're gonna lose. I guess possession also makes you delusional.
Your life is forfeit.
It's not, though. Okay, Spunky, you are a little frustrating. There we go. What am I doing? Is there anything in the room I missed? I don't think so. What are we looking at here? Door is locked from the other side. Okay, well, there's a lot of locked doors here. Okay, so this way, and there's the bench, and then there's where I need to go. Got it. Never have to swing for the rope again, 'cause I got that power. Whoa. I like slowly slid down that time. Let's just save real quick. I got a few more skill points when I was exploring too, so I was able to level up a little bit. Okay. What are we looking at here? I just mostly save because even though I
Identify yourself.
Ow. Even though I'm not gonna like rest and respawn everybody, that way if the game crashes or something, it's saved where I was. Get out of my face. Oh, that was a neat move. I think I can. Could not dodge that one because this guy was in my face. Okay. Out of my face. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna go down to one blade. Because I need to. Because I can deflect better with one blade. There we go. He's down. Okay. Ow. Ugh. Hey, little punk. You want to shoot at me again? I'll show you breakthrough. That's a breakthrough.
BD, help please. Thanks, BD.
Okay, that was fun. Disappointed about how much story room higher-ups quickly committed to exactly what they claimed was wrong with the EU, like most of the stories, but it was certainly not what they said as an organized standpoint. Intruder down there, as it was down there. I mean, I don't really feel like the stories are that... Ah! I don't think they're that disorganized, to be honest. I think the problem is, here's the thing. They reset the EU specifically so that the filmmakers could have creative freedom. They didn't want JJ or Ryan, or at the time Trevorrow, to have to follow the books when they make their movies. The problem is they then have to release material for these movies. You have the Journey to Force Awakens, Last Jedi, so on and so forth. And they need books. So then you have stuff that gets released with The Force Awakens, and you have stuff that gets released with Last Jedi, and they don't know what the next filmmakers are going to do. And the idea that, like, Rian Johnson or J.J. Abrams should not make the movie they want to do because of something that was said in, like, issue 5 of some comic book is just something ridiculous to me. Like, it's different when it's all comic books playing nice with other comic books, but, like, you want to tell me that they're going to make a $250 million, $350 million project and then say, no, we have to make this creative decision because of a comic book that made, like, maybe a couple $100,000 if it's a blockbuster comic? That was just never going to happen. And it's like people who thought it was going to happen were just, I don't know. Like, they were hoping for a little too much, I think. So, like, I just don't think in the grand scheme of things it is actually that disorganized. There's a couple of minor tweaks they've had to make, largely because plot details from films have changed over time. And that was just always how it was going to be. Always going to be how it was going to be. There's never going to be anything else.
Stop you now!
I need to dodge when they go red, and I just haven't been. How does that feel? Hey, John, welcome. George would have done the same thing if he held on his company. It's obvious that they would want to make room for the seat. Yeah. Okay, I don't feel like going in that room. That room looks not fun. And it's not relevant to where I'm trying to go. So we're gonna just go back out this way. I was just looking around for stuff mostly. But, like, that's my own little... And, like, I get annoyed when continuity stuff gets broken too. But everyone makes fun of the EU for having, like, levels of canon. Like, there were movie levels of canon, and TV levels of canon, and book level of canon. And, like, everyone talks about how annoying and confusing that was. But it was also really realistic, in my opinion. Like, that is exactly how these things were always going to work. Like, importance is based off of number of people who are going to see it and know what was in it. Okay. What's up?
How long have you been here?
Long enough. This world provided a sanctum when I was in need, shelter when I was weak, and enlightenment when I was lost in the dark.
Right. How do you know so much about the Night Sister?
Observation. I've seen many things since coming here.
What does that mean?
Must it mean something? Too many great minds have gone astray in pursuit of order.
Yeah, this guy's totally normal.
Get going.
Beware. Dathomir's mysteries are many.
It won't let me kill him. I was just gonna attack him right here. Yay, I've double jumped, so now I can get this far. Okay. Let's see what we got. Old ruins. Okay. Here we go. Shoot. Can you shoot at me? Dang it. Apparently it doesn't work if I'm aimed the wrong way. These guys actually, if you're up close, are not that bad. Okay. Yay! What do we got? So what are we looking at here? That definitely looks like the same kind of structures I've seen on the other planets. I am going through canisters from BD right now. I see dead bodies, but I also can't tell if... Is this okay? Can I go down here? Nope, I can't. Well, it was worth finding out. What do we got? I see a little dot.
Looks climbable, but not without equipment.
Ah!
Die!
Ow.
Run in the swamp.
Oh, I can't go down here. Oh no, it's a slide. Frick. I was not prepared for a slide. This is the least fun slide of the many unfun slides I've had so far in this game. Okay. Oh, hey, I made it.
Can't believe we made it.
Yeah, me either.
You sure know how to have fun.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, like, not even George. Like, imagine everyone gets, you know, when we eventually get this Rian Johnson trilogy, and he makes what he wants, and Rian Johnson trilogy contradicts something in one of the Star Wars comics, or contradicts something in Galaxy's Edge, or something, or it contradicts this game. Like, say he makes something, say Rian Johnson makes a movie that renders this game completely non-canon. Are you going to tell me that you don't want another Rian Johnson Star Wars movie just to preserve the canon level of this game? And I think that's a thing that people kind of need to understand, is the canon stuff is a great goal. And I would prefer it to be there. And, like, my opinion on it is try not to break it, right? Like, the goal should always be don't break canon. But sometimes it is going to happen, and when it does happen, it happens. If you try not to break canon, you're less likely going to have problems. But if you do break canon, you know. High Republic was mentioned again. Yeah, I saw in the new Star Wars comic, that panel was going all over the internet. Am I somewhere new? Kind of. Yes, I am somewhere new. Neat. Okay, in that case, let's rest. Hey, Fat Batman, welcome. You gladly throw out a lot of canon means you get another. And exactly. And like, this, I tried to talk about this on one of our other streams, and then I got distracted because I was dying. But I think it's useful when talking about Star Wars stuff. Hello, weird thing. To realize that we all have our own biases, and there's nothing wrong with these biases. Like, people will say things like, oh, you are only mad about this because it's this character or that character, like it's a bad thing. And it's not. Like, I have a bias for Yoda content. I have a bias for prequel era content. And that's fine. But I also acknowledge that I have it, and it's plausible for somebody to be like, J.J. Abrams broke canon, so Rise of Skywalker sucks. But then it's, oh, Rian Johnson broke canon, but it's Rian Johnson, so it's fine. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that bias, but you should be aware you have that bias. Like, have your biases. Be a fan. Have the things you like more than other things. Just be able to admit it when it's that bias. You know what I mean? Oh, cutscene.
You will go no further.
Stand aside.
No. He was right about you.
Who? What?
Jedi are thieves and selfish liars who bring nothing but death.
Back off. If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, I won't do a thing.
You're proving her point, bro.
But my murdered sisters.
Knew it! I've seen the Clone Wars. Hey, yes, exactly. But, and like, there's nothing wrong. Oh, hold on. Let me not talk over the cutscene. I literally just rewatched these episodes in Clone Wars too. Oh boy. These people are nasty. Okay. Oh, you want to scan the zombies? Go for it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with having a massive bias towards Ben Solo, and there's nothing wrong with having problems with the Rise of Skywalker, specifically for Ben Solo. I'll admit, like, I forgive Rise of Skywalker for a lot because I love what they did with Rey. And I love the story that they told with Rey, and because of it, there's so much in that film I just will readily admit I forgive. Biases are only bad in something fictional, something like fandom, if... Yeah, you and the entire internet, Jetman. I've seen so many screenshots of her online. Should I push or... Okay. But like the bias, when it's something like a story, when it's fandom, when it's just a movie or something, there's nothing wrong with having these biases. It's only a problem when you can't admit that you have them. Because when you can't admit that you have them, then you end up in these conversations with people and it just becomes fights all the time. Honestly, I would have preferred Ryan had another anthology or separate series instead of main saga film. I'm right there with you. Well, I think, in a way, I think Ryan might prefer it, too. Like, he's so good at reimagining how Star Wars could be.
Leave this place.
Whoa, that was on accident. But it was great on accident. But, like, Ryan is so good at reimagining, re-envisioning, redefining Star Wars that might not have been the best choice. It might not have been the best choice for a saga film. Or at least it's not the best choice for a saga film when you're then going to have two of those movies made by a guy who's going to completely and utterly embrace Star Wars, as it's always been. And, like, neither of those things are wrong. It's, like, I have a preference, 100%, on what stories I'd rather watch. But, like, neither story type is wrong. But I think to the extent that the sequel trilogy feels disjointed is not actually in the story or the theme. I think the character arcs, plot lines, themes fit between Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi a lot more than people want to admit. But tonally, they're so radically different. Just so completely different. Shared this. I don't know that Ryan and Dave share the same mind. I don't know that I would agree with that. I think Dave is kind of a blend of Ryan and JJ, honestly. Like, because as much as Dave likes to do all that crazy stuff, Dave is totally from the school of George Lucas. And, like, George Lucas, here's the thing. George Lucas would never have made The Last Jedi. And that doesn't make The Last Jedi bad, but George Lucas would never have made that movie. So, and, like, George would be way more inclined to make it, you know, he also wouldn't have made The Force Awakens, but he would have made something closer to The Force Awakens than he would have made to The Last Jedi.
Where's that Night Sister keep following us?
I don't know, Cal. You must be such a stud.
I've never seen it used this way
because
before.
every woman in this
better stay
game
on our
is
toes.
obsessed with you.
Wait,
except for Sarah, because she's older than you.
Any idea what that flying creature is?
Fun? A party?
Let's hope we don't find out.
Yeah, well, J.J. Abrams also said he liked The Last Jedi and wished he could have made that script. Like, you can like a story, that doesn't mean you would have made the same movie. There's a difference between saying, I think this movie is really well done, and this is the movie I would make. Two totally different things. Alright, what are we looking at here? So some kind of elevator? Where am I? Okay. Like, what even is this, and what am I doing, and what is going on? I missed something when I was down, so I might... Let's rewind a little bit here. I missed a door somewhere. Oh, you want to scan something, buddy? Let's scan. What do we got?
Night Brother runes. Think we're getting close to a village?
I thought we were in a village? So, yes? Okay. Oh, no. This is going to take me down to the door. Okay. I should... Oh, hi!
Is someone over there?
Don't mind me. It's fine.
Move in, closer.
Closer?
Shake that fear.
Okay, I can do closer. Ah.
Try me, Jedi.
Ow, I didn't dodge because I was worried about the other guy.
Quickly, before he recovers.
Oh, these guys are kicking my butt.
Fight. You will perish.
Okay, that was better. Now that Tross is... Oh, wait. Okay, that's an example one. They have big love for... Okay. Now Tross is over, and I want Star Wars to move away from the original trilogy and explore the prequels more, or do something totally new. Hey, we got Clone Wars coming. The only real grudge I have with Filoni is that he changed... Okay, I have a whole spiel about Ryloth. Really pulled herself back to the route the same way Kanan did when... Oh. I mean, that could be less a Filoni thing, or a Ryan thing, and more of a they were developing their stories at the same time thing. Like, I don't know that that necessarily proves that they're the same kind of filmmaker, as much as it's just kind of like they like doing those connections. So here's the thing. This is a gripe, not with Filoni or anything necessarily, but like, I hate how freaking literally we have to take everything all of the time. So, Ryloth's planetary rotation got changed, and it really freaking didn't need to be. Because it got changed because Mace Windu said 3 planetary rotations. And, like, planetary rotation is just space lingo for day. They don't want to say day, because it's in space, and we have to have space names for everything. It's like refresher for a bathroom. So he said 3 rotations, because that's what you would say on Coruscant, where the planet rotates. And he's on Ryloth, and he was just like, 3 rotations, because it's space for day. But because Mace Windu said it, and everything, every freaking line of every freaking Star Wars anything has to be literal, we had to change the entire canon backstory for a planet. Because we're just so darn literal. And that's the kind of thing that ruins Star Wars. It can't be Mace that just said, and like, that kind of stuff bothers me, and it's happened so many times in Star Wars. And it's just like, well, because it's a canon problem, we have to change the whole planet and retcon it. No, he just said space day. That's all he said. That's my rant. Season 3 ending of Rebels is similar to TLJ. But again, like, that stuff was all being developed at the same time. Like, my one Resistance review, where, it was the one where they met Norath, and he, the bounty hunter was after them, and they, like, knocked the bounty hunter back by flashing the thrusters on the ship, is exactly what happened in The Rise of Skywalker, where Poe flashed the thrusters of the Falcon to push all the stormtroopers back. It's not because Justin Ridge makes movies like J.J. Abrams, they were being developed at the same time. So it's like a reference. Like, that doesn't mean they're, like same filmmaking styles. Where are we at here? But again, you know, always beware of being too literal for no reason. It doesn't help. It just kind of locks you into having to tell a story the certain way, and like it can never actually mean something else. Like, I genuinely think the Star Wars fandom has a take things too literal problem. Like, all of the time. We hit a line of dialogue we don't like, or something we don't like, and oh, no, it can only be this. It can't possibly be anything else. I've suddenly forgotten how to have an imagination for 5 minutes because I am displeased. It annoys me. As you can, I'm really on a soapbox right now. Like, I could complain about this for hours, so I'm gonna stop. But like, it's something I feel very passionately about. I have a tendency in general. Well, it's like, story groups said they were similar. Okay. So the story group said they were similar. Well, and like some people are just kind of wired to take things more literally, and that's fine. But like if it was only the people who just naturally take things literally, it wouldn't be as pervasive of a thing. But it's just like there are people whose brains are just wired that way, and we need people like that. And then there are people who are just stubborn, and that's not helpful. All right. Dathomir's getting to me, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm cranky. We'll try to be less cranky. Let's see, where are we at now? This way. But anyway, the whole start of that was the Ryloth thing. And like, I don't disagree with you. I'm mad that they changed that, because at the time, it was before the canon purge, right? So like, Clone Wars changed established canon, and that did bother me, but it made me more mad that it didn't need to happen.
I owe you one.
Like, that made me more mad than the actual change. Not just the change, but like the fact that we really didn't even need to change it. That to me was the worst part. I cannot time out my parries with these arrows very well.
Brother, stand with me.
That's red.
Thirsts for your blood.
Gotcha. Okay. There was something in this room that I didn't grab. One sec. Watch Tia, they mention it there. I believe you, Stuart. I just don't think it's like, I believe you. I believe you that Dave Filoni and Rian Johnson are similar. I just don't think, I don't think that Dave Filoni would have made The Last Jedi. I don't think George Lucas would have made The Last Jedi. Maybe they both had the same favorite restaurant. Alright, let's see what we got. What are we looking at here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't like how much this planet drips. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Ow! There you are. I wondered where you went. I couldn't find you. Alright, one more. Gotcha. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. My bot is mad at something Cal said. Ah! Oh, that's good. I closed the game on accident somehow. That's fun. I can accept his explanation for the change of the sex of Mina Tills, however. Takes time to get used to. Yeah, I was trying to move my window open and the game closed, so we're gonna have to rewind a little bit to wherever I saved last. Sorry about that. I've been arguing with this game all day. Well, just since the last time I sat at a campfire. I didn't lose the whole stream. Yeah, it got tricky on the word sex. That's all. I don't know why it's blocking that word. See, this is what Origin was doing to me all day. I don't know why. And then the next time you load it, it'll be fine. So weird. But you guys can see my desktop now. It's a pretty exciting desktop. It's, why will this not load? It's, Rapture and Columbia from the BioShock games. Why they never did destroy one of these bad worlds, like Dathomir and Ilum? Yeah, well, I mean, because why would the bad guys destroy a bad world? You know? Why is this not opening? I'm might just close Steam and reopen it. Hold on. I made the game angry. Let's open up the game. Yep. Well, we'll see if I can ever play the game again for the rest of my life, because Origin's dumb. Seduce is not exactly like the night. No, he never did. But I mean, like, I don't think he likes Force users that aren't Sith. I think that was his problem with it. Why won't the game open now? Ugh. This is frustrating. Some bug must have gone through. Like, I wonder if they patched the game or something, because it hasn't been doing this to me before. But Origin has been having all these internal server errors. I wish you could open the game without Origin. It really bothers me that you have to rely on this other web service. Restart. Oh, I've closed Steam down twice now. I was looking this up because I was having this problem before the stream. It says something about date and time on my machine. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on here. This is from like 2017 though, so that doesn't really help me. It's not an internet issue, because otherwise the stream wouldn't work. Just keep trying, I guess. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll have to restart my computer, but that would mean pausing the stream. Yeah, this is like literally the worst program ever. I'm gonna pause the stream and restart my computer because it's the only thing I can think of to do right now because this is not working. If this doesn't work, and then I'll be back up in a second. See if it goes to, nope. Yep, I'm gonna have to restart my computer. I'll be back in a second, guys.